The Reverend, the Chaplain to the University.
A graduation prayer. Veni Sancti Spiritus, repletorum corda fidelium, et tui amoris in ae signem accendi, qui per diversitatem linguarum cunctarum, gentes in unitate fidei congregasti. Amen.
Good afternoon. Thank you. I'm George Boyne. I'm Principal and Vice-Chancellor of the University, and it's my great pleasure to welcome you to this graduation ceremony and to this celebration of the success of our students. Fáilte gu olhai oberein. And to those of you who, like me, grew up in the northeast of Scotland, Yara Afa, welcome to Aberdeen Varsity. Please take your seats. Dr. Simpson.
Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, colleagues, family, friends, those joining us via the live feed, and above all, our graduates of the University of Aberdeen. It is my great honour and privilege to welcome you to this graduation ceremony. Today is a day to celebrate the significant achievements of our graduates, meaning those who are about to graduate. To recognise those achievements, we do things that are rather unusual and out of the ordinary. Rather obviously, these are not the clothes those of us on the stage normally wear, just in case any of you were in any doubt. We put on gowns, hoods, and a rather remarkable array of bizarre hats, and I flatter myself when I say that I think that mine is one of the more bizarre. For those of us on the stage, the clothes remind us of our own graduations, our own academic journeys, and we wear them to identify with you in celebrating this stage in your journey. And then we process here to the tune of Gaudiamus Igitur, which are traditional words about students rejoicing in life and academic study. And this is a prelude to a ceremony conducted largely in Latin, a traditional language of learning. While originally the language spoken by the Romans, by the time our ancient university had been set up in 1495, it had become a European lingua franca for students of all disciplines. Through it, many very rich expressions of human culture and identity were transmitted from the past to the present, enabling us to understand ourselves better. The use of the language, again, symbolically helps us to call to mind that long tradition of learning of which you are a part. So, this is a ceremony steeped in tradition. Nonetheless, remember that throughout it is a celebration. And so let us make it feel like one. Remember, all of these traditions have been adapted and reworked throughout the centuries to help mark one thing: the fantastic achievements of our graduates. Please do what helps you to celebrate. Feel free to clap, to cheer, to take photos during the ceremony. After all, the ceremony of celebration is for you and not the other way around. And in that vein, I would like to begin by asking you to give an enormous cheer and round of applause for our graduates who so thoroughly deserve it. I would like to reflect on why we are calling on so many of our traditions today to help us mark the achievements of our graduates. Everything we are doing is designed to say symbolically that what we are doing today matters deeply to all of us. Why is that so? What's the significance of what we're doing? First and foremost, and here I'm talking to our graduates directly, this achievement rightly matters to you. You have all been on remarkable journeys. You have all worked extremely hard to get in here, putting hours upon hours of study in. You would have been right to be proud of yourselves before you arrived here, and now you have done so much more. Welcomed into our community, now your community. You have listened in lectures, read widely in your disciplines, engaged in discussion and debate with your teachers, fellow students and friends, and, I hope, you have been enriched by the experience of being here in the beautiful northeast of Scotland. You all came here with different dreams and aspirations, and you will all leave changed, ready to go out to make the contributions you see best, making life better for yourselves and for your families. This matters to you, and so it matters to us. And so we, who are so proud of you, draw on our traditions to celebrate that enormous diversity and your own unique journeys, all together as one community, because that enriches us too. And yet this is not just about celebrating your achievements. It's about acknowledging all of the love and support that your partners, families, friends have given you over the years to help you to get here. They have given so much of themselves for you. They have been there for you when it has been tough. And so many of them are here today to mark what you have done. And so I would ask all the graduates, please, now, to stand up. Please, if I could ask all of the graduates to stand up and turn to your right, to face your partners, friends, and families, and to give them an enormous and richly deserved round of applause and cheer. Please be seated again. And yet, what we are doing today does not just matter to you and to your loved ones. This is captured well by the founding purpose of our university. The founding purpose of this university is the pursuit of truth in the service of others. This reminds us that while our university is about facilitating individual achievement in learning, while it is about celebrating the wonderfully diverse communities from which you have come and which have nurtured you, it has been and is also concerned with more. It is concerned with the pursuit of truth. And this means that it is concerned with education in the disciplinary methods through which we seek to articulate truths. For the purposes of this audience, those truths might be about the most efficient ways to realize particular economic or financial goals. Or they might be about inconsistencies, gaps, or philosophical problems in the law. These truths are enriched when we approach the same materials from different disciplinary stances. And such interdisciplinarity allows us to see things from different perspectives, to quote a bit out of context the law school's banner. In this way, we can just possibly gain a richer insight into that about which we talk and that with which we work. We pursue truth for its own sake. We are an educational institution. Furthermore, we believe that pursuit of truth to be an act necessarily done in the service of others. In sharing our own approaches to our disciplines with you, our graduates, we have begun that process of acting in the service of others, the others being you. Our aim has been to give you knowledge, understanding, and critical faculties to help you realize your ambitions, to open up new opportunities, and to make life better for yourselves and your families. Yet we also hope to inspire you with the overall aim of the pursuit of truth in the service of others. We hope that you will go out and enrich understanding and sound practice in the law and in business based on what we have taught you. Should you choose to do so, you will live out the idea at the heart of our community at Aberdeen University. You will live out the pursuit of truth in the service of others. For now, please accept my sincere congratulations on this day of celebration. I would ask you to give an enormous cheer and round of applause one more time for the whole community, past, present and future, that has made this university flourish. Thank you.
Professor Duff, Promoter of Graduands.
Domine pro cancellare, Domine doctores et magistri et tota universitas, praesento vobis hunc candidatum examine probatum ad gradum doctoratus in philosophia promovendum.
Annuente senatu placet promovere.
Ascendant Juma al-Azri.
Ego ea auctoritate quam summi et potentissimi principes alma huic universitate amplissimam indulserunt, te in philosophia doctorum et magistrum creo, in cuius rei testimonium, caput tuum hoc pilio orno, quodut felix faustumque sit, deum optimum maximum preco. Thank you. Congratulations.
Item praesento vobis host candidatos examine probatos ad gradum magistratus in scientia economiae promovendos.
Annuente senatu placet promovere.
Ascendant Basil Ajuri.
Ego ea auctoritate quam summi et potentissimi principes alma huic universitate amplissimam indulserunt, te in scientiae economicae magistrum creo, in cuius rei testimonium, caput tuum hoc pilio orno, quodut felix faustumque sit, deum optimum maximum preco.
Hamlet Bow.
Et te creo.
Johora Begum.
Et te creo.
Make Blumenkret.
Et te creo.
Zingwei Chang.
Et te creo.
Anling Cheng.
Et te creo.
B. Chen.
Et te creo.
Rachel Ferrier.
Et te creo.
Daniel Fursing.
Et te creo.
Victoria Kleinsorgia. Yulin Liao.
Et te creo.
Lu Yao Liu. Oh, sorry. What's happened here? Sorry, Yuan Yang Fu. Chen Gao. Sorry, everybody, my mistake.
Et te creo.
Shan Gao.
Ete Creo.
Wenya Gao.
Ete Creo.
Meng Meng Ge.
Ete Creo.
Jali Her.
Ete Creo.
Yangxi Huang.
Ete Creo.
Mohammed Hussein.
Ete Creo.
And now I hope Victoria Klein-Sorge.
Ete Creo.
Yilin Liao.
Ete Creo.
Liao Liu.
Ete Creo.
Yue Liu.
Ete Creo.
Siu Ma.
Ete Creo.
Gillian Orr.
Ete Creo.
Yaru Singh.
Ete Creo.
Tobias Schumacher.
Ete Creo.
Shenguan Shang.
Ete Creo.
Xiaorui Shi.
Ete Creo.
Joseph Shrine.
Ete Creo.
Rachel Tang.
Ete Creo.
Jianyan Tian.
Ete Creo.
Kaxian Wang.
Ete Creo.
Runda Wang.
Ete Creo.
Xiang Wei.
Ete Creo.
Radisa Wabawa.
Ete Creo.
Zhengyang Zi.
Ete Creo.
Jiajia Yang.
Ete Creo.
Tianxing Yao.
Ete Creo.
Hao Zhang.
Ete Creo.
Mengdi Zhang.
Ete Creo.
Sushen Zhang.
Ete Creo.
Yunxing Zhang.
Ete Creo.
Yuelin Zhao.
Et te creo.
Zeng Zeng.
Et te creo.
Lu Zhu.
Et te creo.
Runze Zhu.
Et te creo.
Yulu Zhu.
Et te creo.
He Zhu.
Et te creo.
Uriana Amar.
Et te creo.
Lia Mvula.
Et te creo.
Ziheng Gong.
Et te creo.
Chunyang He.
Et te creo.
William Heman.
Et te creo.
Yujia Huo.
Et te creo.
Wei Jiang.
Et te creo.
Mufan Li.
Et te creo.
Jianglong Li.
Et te creo.
Qiangzhao Shi.
Et te creo.
Jiayu Sun.
Et te creo.
Ziheng Tang.
Et te creo.
Ziheng Wang.
Et te creo.
Tinghao Wen.
Et te creo.
Huan Zhu.
Et te creo.
Xing Yang.
Et te creo.
He Zhang.
Et te creo.
Miao Zhao.
Et te creo.
Xian Zhao.
Et te creo.
Tong Zhao.
Et te creo.
Zanlin Zong.
Et te creo.
Daniel Bingamunga.
Et te creo.
Zhuo Chen.
Et te... Et te creo.
Stefan Christian Chilom.
Et te creo.
Raluca Gogu.
Ette Creo.
Hubertus Heinrich.
Ette Creo.
Thompson John Bay.
Ette Creo.
Jingyi Li.
Ette Creo.
Mikhail Lokikov.
Ette Creo.
Sijia Ma.
Ette Creo.
Victoria Ngen.
Ette Creo.
Lan Ni.
Ette Creo.
Adam Urquhart.
Ette Creo.
Tao Wang.
Ette Creo.
And Xing Zong.
Ette Creo. The next part of this ceremony is musical. Liam Duiker, accompanied by Josh Brown, will perform Wild Mountain Time. Liam and Josh are proceeding to the front of the stage now. Liam is a fourth-year student reading for the degree of Bachelor of Music. He is a member of the university's chamber and chapel choirs and is president of the Aberdeen University Concert Band. Josh is studying for a master's degree in music after graduating with first-class honours from the university in June. His musical interests are focused on piano performance and composition, and he enjoys performing in all areas of the classical repertoire.
The summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower by yon pure and crystal fountain, and on it I will plant all the flowers of the mountain. Will he go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will he go, lassie, go? If my true love she were gone, I would surely find no other to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will he go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will he go,
Professor Duff, promoter of graduands.
Item presento vobis hos candidatos examine probatos ad gradum magistratus in utroque iure promovendos.
Annuente senatu placet promovere.
Ascendant Maria Cardona Barriga.
Ego, ea auctoritate quam summi et potentissimi principes, alma huc universitati amplissimam indulserunt, te in utroque lure magistrum creo, in cuis rei testimonium caput tuum hoc pilio orno, quodut Felix Faustumque sit, dem optimum maximum preco.
Hawa Hassan.
Et te creo.
Yingzi Yan.
Et te creo.
Loretta Agui Ampofo.
Et te creo.
Sasatorn Pitutecha.
Et te creo.
Naitinan Pumprom.
Et te creo.
Julia Stummer.
Et te creo.
Christopher Van Aert.
Et te creo.
Gishuku Karugu.
Et te creo.
Awajig Bana Alfred.
Et te creo.
Nora Birkelund.
Et te creo.
Miro Leiterton.
Et te creo.
Camille Valendru Rompierre.
Et te creo.
Mona Maxvag.
Et te creo.
Bridget Wong.
Et te creo.
Catherine Jukes.
Et te creo.
Brenda Niabutu.
Et te creo.
Bolotife Akinrinmad.
Et te creo.
Jana Kazakov.
Et te creo.
Andromachi Kila.
Et te creo.
Kevin Stummer.
Et te creo.
Toluwani Adinikinju.
Et te creo.
Agul Chapin.
Et te creo.
Lisette Marquez.
Et te creo.
Paula Estes.
Et te creo.
Ellen Evanson.
Ete Creel.
Tayut Tanaparat.
Ete Creel.
Hala Altarane.
Ete Creel.
Rabbi Ojokidi Adamu.
Ete Creel.
Kitipan Chuncharon.
Ete Creel.
Orabia Clark.
Ete Creel.
Zaubi Ding.
Ete Creel.
Philip Donath.
Ete Creel.
Friedrich Friese.
Ete Creel.
Wa Gau.
Ete Creel.
Simen Lee.
Ete Creel.
Tanocha Mintrawech.
Ete Creel.
Romchuri Ratanakia Katso.
Ete Creel.
Cholita Saikandok.
Ete Creel.
Harry Sanaga.
Ete Creel.
Orata Tana Kolmata.
Ete Creel.
Yu Yang.
Ete Creel.
Yinlong Yu.
Ete Creel.
Juarabi Zhang.
Ete Creel.
Ze Cheng.
Ete Creel.
Anna Chisanga.
Ete Creel.
Yuli Huang.
Ete Creel.
Gang Li.
Ete Creel.
Xiaozhuo Liang.
Ete Creel.
Xuying Zhan.
Ete Creel.
Sing Zheng.
Ete Creel.
Phyllis Angelina Danke.
Ete Creel.
Marang Sang Yang.
Ete Creel.
Oya Dirim.
Ete Creel.
Linda Keguhi.
Et te creo.
Louise Leduc.
Et te creo.
Dominica Schmid-Tovoa.
Et te creo.
Aziba Swam Afaga.
Et te creo.
Riham Al-Ali.
Et te creo.
Susanna Indika.
Et te creo.
Claire Kakunda.
Et te creo.
Jennifer Moore.
Et te creo.
Louis Rabalar Zavala.
Et te creo.
Mate Sanchez Mendez.
Et te creo.
Esther Aikomu.
Et te creo.
Tarek Farhan.
Et te creo.
Ivy Karima.
Et te creo.
Matendo Manulu.
Et te creo.
Musa Ibrahim Mabula.
Et te creo.
Ajara Nulabiga.
Et te creo.
Ya Afori Asante.
Et te creo.
Christopher Ogbonna.
Et te creo.
Yolander Purcell.
Et te creo.
Vanya Francine Xavier.
Et te creo. Professor Patterson.
I did. Sorry. Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, and especially new graduates of the University of Aberdeen, it is my honour and pleasure to have been asked to speak to you at the close of this afternoon's ceremony. Let me be among the first to offer you my warm congratulations on your success. Your hard work and dedication have paid off. For those of us who have been your teachers and supervisors, we know at first hand just how much effort you have put in, how seriously you have taken your studies, and also what hopes and ambitions you hold for the future. And that last point is of vital importance to us all, because if today marks the culmination of your studies here at Aberdeen, it also marks the beginning of your full-fledged membership of the family of graduates of this ancient university. That family's foundations are now almost 525 years in the past, and its influence has been and is felt across the world. The continuation of that influence for progress and for good now rests in no small measure with you. It is right to say, therefore, that whilst your Aberdeen degree brings you immense opportunity, it also brings considerable responsibility. You are future leaders in your fields, so no pressure. Just over 30 years ago, I also graduated from this very special institution. It was a very different world then. The internet did not exist. The fall of the Berlin Wall was still over a year in the future. China's GDP was a mere $300 billion. You get the picture. Would anyone then have confidently predicted the extraordinary events of the 3 decades since? Well, there are economists in the room, and I've heard economists say that prediction is difficult, especially about the future. So I'm not going to speculate about what the next 30 years will bring. But I will give you the benefit of one lesson that I have learned during the time since I sat at my graduation, and that is that we should take nothing for granted. If I'm honest, I think I had my head turned by the events of the 1990s in particular. I think I was complacent. Certain fundamental rights and freedoms seemed so self-evident that it was unthinkable that they could be challenged. That progress depended on evidence rather than ideology surely didn't need to be said out loud. And yet. So even if I can't predict what will happen in the decades ahead, I can observe that those things that I took for granted need actually to be actively defended and promoted. The politics of argumentation all too often gives way to a politics of assertion. The inherent humility of science, the best means that we have for discovering truth, is scorned by those who tell us that people have had enough of experts and who peddle instead a series of seductive, self-serving absolutes. The rule of law, undoubtedly precious, turns out also to be fragile and is increasingly attacked even in places where its attainment was fought for at such great cost. So as you embark on your careers, it's not going to be dull. The immense challenge of climate change, the problem that more than any other calls for collective and coordinated action, is actually being addressed in a world of fracture and faction. But surely this is an unduly somber note to strike on a day that should be joyous. Well, I, for one, am not downhearted. Let me explain why by delving even further back into the past than the half-millennium of this university's history. Somewhere in Aberdeenshire, some 1900 years ago, the local tribes, the Caledonians, prepared to engage in battle with the Roman army under the leadership of Agricola, at what would become known as the Battle of Mons Graupius. The Caledonian leader, Calgacus, had a tall order trying to galvanize his troops to action against the all-conquering Roman legions, but he did so with a memorable speech given to us by the Roman historian Tacitus. Calgacus is scathing about the rhetoric of the invaders, telling his troops, "The Romans have exhausted the land. To robbery, butchery, and rapine they give the lying name of government. They create a desolation and call it peace." Calgacus recognizes that because of geography, this is very much the last stand, saying, "We, the most distant dwellers on earth, the last of the free, have been shielded until today. But there are no more nations beyond us. Nothing is there but waves and rocks." And he impresses upon the Caledonians the responsibility they bear, telling his troops, "Battles against Rome have been won and lost before, but hope was never abandoned, since we were always here in reserve." What might a modern-day Kalgakis say to you as you face the challenges of the future? The battles for rights and freedoms and truth and science have been won and lost before, but hope was never abandoned, since we were always here in reserve. Thank you.
We're moving now to the final two parts of this ceremony. First, our wonderful musicians will play, and those of you who know the words are invited to sing the UK National Anthem. The Reverend, the Chaplain to the University.
May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May the sun shine warmly upon your face. May the rains fall softly on your fields. And until we meet again, may you be held in the palm of God's hands. Amen.